today myself Aditya on behalf of you all to speak something about the topic which is importance of communication skill in our life. As a friend, we know it well that how communication skill is important. Firstly, I would like to define the word what it means actually communication skill. Actually, communication skill means that the ability to express something, the ability to show anything, any contents of myself to other persons, and that is by writing, that is by verbal, we can also say non-verbal, and it is said to be the communication skill. You know what? In every step of life, it is going to be very important and very fruitful. Because if we talk about any interview, any good class job, any promotion, if we want to talk, then the main important thing that is about the communication skill, because interview is mainly based on the communication skill. What type of communication skill would you have? I would like to tell friend that communication skill does not comprise only of English language. If you want to speak any of the language, like your regional language, local language, Hindi language, English language, French language, every language, the communication skill must be good. Communication skill actually means the way you transfer your message, the way you exchange your message. That is only about the communication skill. People always have faults, people always have misunderstanding, that they always understand that the fact that English is all about the communication skill. If anyone is talking about improving the communication skill, they only understand that the English should be improved. No, the fact is something different, that if any of the language, if we want to be fluent, if we want to be good in that, then it is must require that although that language should be improved in you. Friend, I would like to say one more thing, that communication skill may vary from person to person. If I am talking about any child, if I am talking to any child, if I am talking to any adult person, then it may vary from person to person, because ability of understanding and ability of expressing is different in all the cases of the life. So, and if we are talking to one of the close friend of mine or us, then our style is something different, because we always use reflection, clarification in the communication skill. We always use, and we always think that communication skill is only about the speaking, but actually writing is also the major part of the communication skill. And we always start to ignore the writing skill. We only think that journalists, some good class people like officers have the good writing skill, and they have duty to express the views and writings, and they should have good writing skill. But I would like to say that it is always important for ourselves that we should have a good writing skill as well as a good speaking skill. Friends, I would like to mention one more fact, that is communication skill includes of two things, that is speaking and listening. And I think, according to my perception, it concludes 45% of the things comprised of the listening, and 55% of the things that is comprised of speaking. So if you want to be, and if you want to be actually a good speaker, then firstly we should be a good listener, because if you are not a good listener, then the things that anyone is conveying, you are not getting. And if you are not getting anything from any of the person, then knowledge is not getting enhanced in yourself. So according to me, it is very important, if you want to be very fluent, if you want to be very good, have a good communication skill, then the first thing that is required, that firstly be a good listener, and then try to analyze yourself, what the contents you have about any language, about any any things. Then you start to speak over that, and then the confidence will come, and automatically you will be a good speaker. And lastly, I would like to also say, many of the friends, actually it is problem of Bihar. Actually, what happens in Bihar, it is not in the study curriculum that English should be a compulsory subject, and that's why the Bihar students is backward in some respect of this. So I would like to also announce from here on behalf of communicators from all the students of Bihar, actually, because it is very important to take care of this. Be serious about the English language. Don't be like that, that English is not necessary for us. Actually, English is not asking so much in any competition. Don't think like that. Many of my friends is also who is not taking interest in communication skill. They only think that it is not necessary in our life. But I have some faith, and I'm very sure, 110% I'm sure, and 360-degree I'm sure that it is very important for everyone's life. Because if you actually what happened in our life, it is not only importance in professional career, professional life. It is always important to have a good communication skill to sustain a good life at your home also. Because if you are not good with your children, if you are not speaking good with your elder brother, if you are not speaking good with your younger brother, so it's not good and it's not going to be fruitful anyone. So lastly, I would like to conclude my topic by saying that please try to keep it and try to balance the importance of communication skill and also your life, and try to comparison what you what you have actually and what you want to be like according to communication skill. And lastly, I would also like to say that it is very important for all of us. Don't try to be hide from this, don't try to be hidden from this, because it's a fact. And if you want to live in society, then you should have a good communication skill. Thank you.